On February 10, 2025, the world of global trade was shaken. President Trump announced new tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. The tariffs target two vital industrial metals. They will impose a 25% tax on all steel and aluminum entering the United States. This move sent shockwaves through international markets and ignited a fierce debate. This announcement is not entirely unexpected. Trump has long advocated for protectionist trade policies. He believes these policies will shield American industries from foreign competition. The tariffs are a key part of his America First agenda. The impact of these tariffs is far-reaching. They affect not only the United States, but also its trading partners around the world. The tariffs have been met with mixed reactions. Some praise Trump's bold stance, while others criticize the potential economic fallout. This essay will delve into the reasons behind Trump's decision. It will explore the potential consequences for the U.S. economy, consumers, and international relations. We will also examine the reactions of key U.S. allies and expert opinions on the matter. President Trump's decision to impose tariffs stems from his belief in economic nationalism. He argues that decades of free trade agreements have hurt American workers and industries. He points to the decline of manufacturing jobs in the U.S. as evidence of this. Trump believes that tariffs are necessary to protect American jobs and businesses. He argues that foreign competitors have an unfair advantage due to lower labor costs and government subsidies. By imposing tariffs, Trump aims to level the playing field. The tariffs are also part of Trump's vision for a new golden age for the United States. He believes that by bringing back manufacturing jobs and reducing the trade deficit, the U.S. economy will experience a resurgence. Trump's supporters argue that the tariffs are a necessary step to protect American interests. They believe that the short-term pain of higher prices will be outweighed by the long-term benefits of a stronger economy. The United States relies on a global network of suppliers for its steel and aluminum needs. Understanding who these key players are is crucial to grasping the potential impact of the tariffs. Canada stands as the largest supplier of both steel and aluminum to the United States. Its close proximity and integrated supply chains make it a vital trading partner. Other major suppliers of steel to the U.S. include Brazil, Mexico, South Korea, and Vietnam. These countries provide a significant portion of the steel used in various industries across America. In terms of aluminum, key suppliers beyond Canada include China and Russia. The tariffs imposed by the Trump administration directly impact these countries. Their reactions and the subsequent adjustments in global trade flows will be closely watched. Canada, the United States' largest trading partner, has expressed deep concern over the tariffs. The Canadian government argues that its steel and aluminum industries are integrated with those in the U.S. Canadian officials emphasize that Canadian steel and aluminum support key U.S. industries. These industries include automotive manufacturing and construction. They argue that the tariffs will harm businesses and workers on both sides of the border. Furthermore, Canada maintains that its steel and aluminum exports to the U.S. actually support American jobs. They point to the fact that many Canadian companies have operations in the U.S. These companies employ American workers. The Canadian government has vowed to take retaliatory measures if the tariffs are not lifted. This signals the potential for a trade war between the two close allies. Australia, a close ally of the United States, has also expressed worries about the tariffs. While not as large a supplier as Canada, Australia provides specialized steel and aluminum products to the U.S. Australian officials emphasize that their country's exports support American jobs, particularly in the defense industry. Australia is a major supplier of materials used in U.S. military equipment. The Australian government has stressed the importance of the trading relationship between the two countries. They argue that this relationship is crucial not only for economic reasons, but also for shared defense interests. Australia has called for exemptions from the tariffs, citing its close alliance with the United States. The outcome of these negotiations will be significant for both countries. France has emerged as a vocal critic of President Trump's tariff decisions. French President Emmanuel Macron has condemned the move, calling it a threat to the global trading order. Macron has argued that the tariffs are counterproductive and will ultimately harm American consumers. He believes that they will lead to higher prices for goods and services in the United States. Furthermore, Macron has suggested that the United States should be focusing on addressing unfair trade practices by China rather than targeting its allies. He has warned of the dangers of protectionism and the potential for a trade war. France, as a leading member of the European Union, has indicated its willingness to take retaliatory measures if necessary. This sets the stage for a potential trade conflict between the United States and the EU. Economists and trade experts have largely expressed skepticism about the potential benefits of President Trump's tariffs. Many argue that the tariffs will ultimately harm the U.S. economy. One of the primary concerns is that the tariffs will lead to higher prices for businesses and consumers. This is because businesses that rely on imported steel and aluminum will face higher costs, which they may pass on to consumers in the form of higher prices. Experts also warn that the tariffs could lead to job losses in industries that rely on steel and aluminum. While the tariffs may protect jobs in the steel and aluminum industries themselves, they could harm jobs in other sectors. Furthermore, economists point out that the tariffs could spark retaliation from other countries. If other countries impose their own tariffs on U.S. goods, it could harm American businesses and lead to a decline in exports. While the political battle over tariffs rages on, it is ordinary American consumers who may end up bearing the brunt of the costs. The tariffs are expected to lead to higher prices for a wide range of goods. Everything from cars and appliances to beer and canned goods could see price increases. This is because steel and aluminum are used in the production of so many everyday products. For families already struggling to make ends meet, these price increases could have a significant impact on their budgets. The tariffs have the potential to exacerbate income inequality and put a strain on household finances. The full extent of the impact on consumers remains to be seen. However, it is clear that the tariffs represent a new front in the ongoing debate over trade, globalization, and the distribution of wealth. The decision to impose tariffs on steel and aluminum imports has ignited a crucial debate about the future of American trade policy. It is a debate with far-reaching consequences for businesses, workers, and consumers alike. Now is the time for all of us to engage in this important conversation. What do you think about President Trump's decision to impose tariffs? Do you believe they will benefit the American economy or ultimately harm it? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Let your voice be heard on this critical issue that affects us all. Together, we can work towards a future that is prosperous and fair for everyone.